every night, I dream the same dream. And then,
Jesus Christ, what is that?
the nightmare begins.
Wow. Had
What
to
I
do.
had to do. To protect our world. You cannot control everything, Strange. You opened the doorway between universes. And we don't know who or what will walk through it. Wanda.
Bruv.
What do you know about the multiverse?
Viz had his theories. He believed it was dangerous.
He was right. I'm sorry, Stephen. Your desecration of reality will not go unpunished.
We should tell him the truth.
Things just got out of hand.
You break the rules. Look out! To become a hero. I do it, I become the enemy. It doesn't seem fair.
Mad.
That's a very
That is
it's such a very good trailer.
Yeah, it does look exciting. Not gonna lie.
That person at the end might just be, evil Strange putting all those people together, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Who's the cow person? There's a person with horns. You can only see the back of his head. Looks like a minotaur or something. Probably irrelevant, but
God knows. Yeah. Or the guy that's speaking to Strange when he's in handcuffs or
no. No.
No, I know who you're talking about. I'm
right.
just saying, in addition to
Right.
You're a mutant, Logan.
I mean, sick trailer.
First thoughts, yeah. First initial thoughts. Well, let me introduce the thing. Yeah. Welcome to the Loading Time podcast, where we talk everything: comic books, movies, video games, anime, and much more. I am Demi. I am joined by Sean, and I am also joined by Elijah.
Hi.
Teka can't make it because he's driving back from work. He offered to hop on the pod while driving, but we thought that's a very bad.
We politely declined.
Yes. So he won't be joining us today, but today we are going to talk about, we might talk about other things, but before we go on to that, we'll talk about the hashtag. So the hashtag Loading Time Pod, for whatever theories that come out today in this episode, anything you might think about, anything, comments you want to make, and all that kind of stuff. And also find us on Twitter, and on YouTube, Loading Time Podcast. So we just watched the Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness trailer, the second trailer. The first one was already really intriguing, but the second one, it's a bit mad. What are the initial
Part of me wish I didn't watch that trailer, so that when I watched the movie, I'd be like, oh shit, because it dropped a lot of bombs. Like the biggest bomb for me being obviously Xavier's voice. That's not obviously Xavier's voice, unless it's a bluff by Disney, and they're just sort of let's just throw in this thing here, and
but then if it's a bluff, the payoff will be.
Everyone would be pissed off. Yeah, we'd all just be pissed. Why you put that in? We want to watch a movie anyway. You have to bait us into.
Yeah, I think he is Professor X. Who else could it possibly?
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sure they can throw someone else in there, but the way they just hid his face and everything, and his voice sounded very
It
similar.
was very, it's basically Professor X and
Stewart,
you know, these the Illuminati. That's like huge. I imagine that what they might do is like not show all of the Illuminati there and probably just show a few because I don't know, it will be weird. Maybe it won't be weird. I don't know. Maybe they'll do it well. But I just sort of see like, because you're dropping these big names in there out of nowhere might be a bit too much. But I thought it was a very interesting trailer. I'm not as worried about it as I was for Spider-Man, weirdly enough. Spider-Man I was really worried about. I was like, oh my god, what are they going to do with all this shit? There's so much shit. What are they going to do? Whereas in this one, I'm more excited than I am worried. So that's good. Yeah. That's my impression.
It's probably because you've seen how good Spider-Man
Well, maybe
was.
maybe I have some faith in it because Spider-Man was done really, really well. Although God knows if that was just nostalgia. You know, like if we never saw the other Spider-Man movies, then would we still think it's a good movie?
It wouldn't have hit as hard, I agree, but I still think it's a good movie regardless.
Yeah, but the other stuff outside of that was done really well. So just gotta trust him. I like seeing Wanda back because I do like Wanda as a character. I think she's cool. I think she has a nice edge to it in this trailer as well. And I'll do my other things I've heard from you guys for later.
Yeah. Elijah?
Yeah, I liked it. When I first saw the trailer, I was like, oh my god, I saw this. It's interesting because it's kind of confusing thinking, who can this character be? You know, the guy that kind of comes out and looks like he shoots like fireballs. I was thinking, is that Human Torch or something? I was like, why would they just throw that in there?
Randomly.
But, you know, then I saw some other fan theories and people like, it could be Superior Iron Man or something like that, which kind of leads into the Illuminati thing. But apart from that, then you obviously hear, it seems like it's Professor X's voice. They're like, are they bringing mutants? Like, you know, are they bringing mutants in? But all in all, it looks really interesting. It looks as interesting as the Spider-Man trailer was. And I didn't feel any type of way about it in terms of, is it a bit too much? I just think a lot of it's out of context. So, you know, once we're in there, we'll just be like mind blown as we were when we watched Spider-Man. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Just try and avoid spoilers as much as possible.
Yeah.
Because it comes out in May, I think.
Is it May?
Is it May?
I think it's May, yeah. It's quite a way away.
That's not
That was actually
bad at all.
February, March.
We're coming into March.
Yeah, it's 2 months.
So it's not really that bad.
Yeah, so
It's good.
yeah,
It's going to
about 2
fly.
months, yeah.
It's going to fly.
Yeah. I mean, I have it's the trailer's nuts. I thought the first trailer was nuts, but this one is nuts. I did see like a lot of the rumors and stuff like that, and I'm iffy with rumors, and I hate them as well because sometimes they are right. You know, and I'd rather not have to deal with them. But when you're scrolling through YouTube and you see people in the thumbnail, like it's a bit annoying, but you can't really help it. But yeah, the trailer looks cool. There's just a lot in that to unpack. The theorists are going to go crazy, and the fan theorists are going to go crazy, and they're going to come up with some really stupid theories about it.
Galactus will come and he will eat.
The piss out of. Galactus will come.
Eat Doctor Strange.
I'm sure there's a Galactus theory somewhere.
Dumbass theories.
But like,
it's refreshing of how we're seeing Marvel now. Because I remember back in the days of Thor, Dark World, and all of that. It was just, you know, miss. It weren't. It depended on what comes out. Now we're very.
I mean,
very
we don't know
excited.
because a lot of people didn't like Eternals either. So
no, I mean Eternals was like Eternals of Black Widow, but like the mainstays where you're like, okay, you know, Doctor Strange or Spider-Man or Shang-Chi was quite good. But at least they're more often than not they're getting it right, which is good.
Yeah,
it's not like there's one gem out of 4 duds. Now it's kind of like 3 or 4 good, really good movies, and maybe 1 or 2 underwhelming ones. They're starting to get the balance a lot better.
Yeah. But yeah, it looks great. It looks absolutely great. I can't really imagine what might happen in it. But I have some thoughts, like from the beginning when he's like, who do you think the villain is? I have a couple of ideas, but who do you think the villain is?
I mean, it's got to be Strange Supreme. I don't know how soon into the movie comes
Weirdly,
in, but
I thought he might be part of the Illuminati. Weirdly. Only because of how, but I could be completely wrong. Only of how the scene is sort of put together. Like they're talking, they're not fighting. So it's like, made me think that, in that room, because Doctor Strange is one of the original Illuminati, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So the original Illuminati is Doctor Strange, Iron Man, Namor, Black Bolt, and I'm forgetting one more person, Professor Xavier. Is there one more?
I think that's it.
I think that's it.
They tried to ask Black Panther and Black Panther.
I think he said no.
Never works out, and he said,
"No, wasn't Doom pissed off? He wasn't asked."
Yeah.
So interesting. Because if you're putting, because I quite like the twist on it, because I like what they're doing. What they've been doing this for Marvel for since they started, where they'll sort of take a concept in the comics and they go, right, let's put a spin on it and show it a different way. And I didn't know there may already be a Dark Illuminati. I'm not aware, but a Dark Illuminati does sound like a good spin. I mean, I don't know. I know Superior Iron Man is in this, which I would think he is, because I mean, the Ultron-y robots kind of screams like Iron Man. Like even when I first saw Tech, the handcuffs for Tech, and I was like, oh, has the Time Police got him or something? Like what? Or is it like some aliens or something? Then I saw the Stark robots, and I was like, oh shit. It's Iron Man's involved in some capacity.
So do you think?
Well, that's the thing. I think maybe they are the bad guys, but it feels
like they are.
Either otherwise it's going to be there's going to be like one force, right? That's going to be bad that is coming because of Doctor Strange's stuff, and then because of that thing is coming, the Illuminati scoop him up, and they're like, "You just fucked with some shit." And, we're going to have to reprimand you for it. Right. Yeah. So basically I'm thinking in my head is if there is one force that is coming because Doctor Strange did some shit, and then there can be the Illuminati coming, scooping it up and being like, okay, you've caused this and it's bad. So we're going to put you away for a bit. And then I guess it'd be like a trifecta of stuff. So it's there's that force coming, and Illuminati's probably like, okay, how are we going to solve this issue then? Because he's fucked this shit up. And maybe their answer is to just erase his timeline or something.